Have you ever gazed up at the night sky and dreamt of visiting other worlds? Our solar system is a cosmic neighborhood filled with wonders, but few planets capture our imagination like Saturn. This magnificent jewel, with its spectacular rings, seems to call out across the vastness of space. But what would it truly be like to answer that call? What would you see, feel, and experience if you could magically transport yourself to this distant, gaseous giant? The reality, as revealed by robotic explorers like NASA's Cassini, is stranger and more breathtaking than you might imagine. It's a place where our earthly rules simply don't apply, a world where you can't stand, can't breathe, and a single day flashes by in a blur. Let's begin our journey. Forget everything you know about solid ground. Saturn isn't like Earth. It has no surface as we understand it. It is a gas giant, a colossal ball of hydrogen, helium, the very same elements that fuel our sun. Imagine descending into its atmosphere. You would just keep falling through ever denser cloud layers. Pressure would build, temperature would soar, and the concept of land would dissolve. To visit Saturn is to enter a realm of gas and wind, a swirling masterpiece that challenges our definition of planet. This isn't just fantasy, it's scientific discovery. Saturn is a titan. It is a world of superlatives, a planet that dwarfs our own. To truly grasp its scale, you could fit more than 760 Earths inside Saturn. Yet, it's the lightest planet for its volume. It's so low in density that if you could find a bathtub big enough, Saturn would float. This isn't solid rock, it's a vast spinning sphere of gas. Atmosphere, primarily hydrogen-helium, a deep, layered ocean of clouds. Top layer, ammonia ice crystals gives a pale yellow hue. Below, ammonia hydrosulfide clouds. Deeper, water ice clouds. And then, the rings. Oh, the rings. Distant, ethereal halos. Up close, not solid, countless ice and dust particles. Tiny specks smaller than a grain of sugar. Chunks as large as a house. All orbiting together, a frozen, graceful dance. Saturn's atmosphere is violent, winds over 1,800 kilometers per h near the equator, far faster than any Earth hurricane. Saturn spins fast. Comparing Earth and Saturn is like comparing a tiny, precious blue marble, a colossal golden beach ball. The differences are fundamental, starting with the very ground, or lack thereof, beneath your feet. On Earth, we live on a solid, rocky crust. We build our cities on it, we walk on it. It provides a stable foundation for life. Saturn offers no such comfort. As a gas giant, it has no solid surface. If you were to descend into its atmosphere, you would simply fall through endless layers of clouds, with the pressure and temperature increasing dramatically the deeper you went. There is no there to land on, only a continuous descent into an increasingly hostile environment. The air we breathe on Earth is a rich mixture of nitrogen, oxygen, perfectly suited for life as we know it. Trying to take a breath on Saturn would be instantly fatal. Its atmosphere is about 96% hydrogen, 3% helium, trace methane, trace ammonia, other trace gases that are toxic to humans. You would need a completely self-contained suit and life support system. Even the length of a year is drastically different. One Saturnian year is equivalent to more than 29 Earth years. Imagine you awaken in your specialized habitat, a futuristic aerostat or blimp floating in Saturn's upper atmosphere. There is no sunrise like on Earth. The sky brightens from deep, inky black to a hazy butterscotch yellow as distant sunlight filters through high-altitude ammonia ice clouds. The day is short, just 10.7 hours, so everything feels accelerated. Outside is not mountains or oceans, but an endless vista of swirling clouds. Long, parallel bands of white and bands of gold stretch to the horizon, racing past. A visual of Saturn's ferocious jet streams. Today's mission: deploy a probe into the lower atmosphere. You climb into a reinforced excursion pod built to handle rising pressure and turbulence. As you descend, the view changes dramatically. Pale yellow shifts to brownish layers, then to grayish layers as you pass cloud boundaries. Outside, the wind howls, a constant reminder of the planet's energy. Lightning flashes all around you, with superbolts 1,000 times more powerful than Earth's. Cassini detected this. Proof Saturn's storms are electrically charged and violent. Lunchtime arrives fast in this short day. Back in the main habitat, you look up and witness something extraordinary. The rings stretch across the sky like a colossal luminous archway. They cast vast shifting shadows over the cloud tops below, creating a moving tapestry of light and dark across thousands of kilometers. You might also spot Saturn's moons. Titan appears as a large, hazy orange disk. As day ends, the sky doesn't burst into a multicolored sunset. Stars shine brilliantly, undimmed by Earth-like haze. So, we can't live on Saturn. The challenges are simply too great. The lack of a solid surface, the crushing pressure, the extreme temperatures, the toxic atmosphere, it's a world fundamentally inhospitable to human life. Our bodies, evolved for the gentle gravity and specific chemistry of Earth, would not survive. Our technology, as advanced as it is, would be pushed to its absolute limits just to keep a robotic probe functioning, let alone a human crew. Saturn will likely never be a second home for humanity. It is a world destined to be explored from a distance, through the eyes of our telescopes and our robotic emissaries. But does that mean our journey to Saturn is over? Absolutely not. It has just begun. The discoveries made by probes like Cassini have opened up more questions than they have answered. They have shown us a complex and dynamic system that includes not just the planet itself, but its dozens of moons. 2 of them, in particular, have sparked our imagination. Titan has a thick atmosphere and rivers and lakes of liquid methane. Enceladus has geysers that spray water from a subsurface ocean into space. Could these worlds harbor life? Perhaps the dream isn't about living on Saturn, but living with it. Imagine a future where humanity has established outposts not on the gas giant itself, but in its orbit or on one of its more stable moons. In the end, Saturn teaches us a profound lesson about our place in the cosmos. It reminds us of the sheer diversity of worlds that exist and the precious rarity of our own Earth. While we may never walk on its non-existent surface or breathe its alien air, we can still visit it with our minds. We can dream of floating in its clouds and gazing up at its luminous rings. And in that act of imagination, we continue the grand human tradition of exploration, reaching for the stars even if our feet remain firmly planted, for now, on Earth.